plus 3x, which means x equals 25, right? See how much fun algebra can be?
Yeah. It's amazing this much fun is legal.
What is wrong with this chair?
Mom, I'm way behind in history. I gotta pull an all-nighter.
Fine. As long as you're in bed by 10. Edward, why is your father under the table?
Harriet, this chair is wobbly.
I know what you're thinking, Carl, but just call the shop and get it fixed.
Harriet, I can do this. All I gotta do is even out the legs.
I guess that means we're gonna get a new kitchen set.
Well, thank you for your overwhelming vote of confidence in me. Come on, Edward, let's get back to work.
Dad, I'm tired. How about tomorrow?
Oh, I guess we can knock it off. Well, you got algebra down cold anyway. Good night, Einstein.
Good night, Professor. Laura, I'm dead. If I don't pull at least a C on my midterm exam, I'm gonna flunk algebra.
I thought Dad was a math whiz.
He is.
Then what's the problem?
I'm the one who's taking the test.
Guess you're out of luck.
Laura, if I flunk, Mom and Dad won't let me go to the Prince concert. You gotta help me.
I haven't had algebra yet. There's only one person who can help you now. Steve Urkel.
Urkel? I'd rather eat worms.
He can teach you that, too.
Rachel, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that log cabin is pitiful.
Hey, give me a break. I'm on a sugar high from eating all those popsicles.
Rachel, hurry up. You're holding up the homestead.
Honey, I'm almost done.
It took the pioneers less time to build the real thing.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Steve, did it ever occur to you that when the door is closed, we're trying to keep unwanted people out?
Oh, I better lock it then.
He's such a thoughtful child.
Thanks, Estelle. Laura's not here. Well, actually, it was Eddie who asked me to stop by.
You're kidding.
I couldn't believe it either. I got so excited I almost stepped on my tarantula. Eddie's in the living room. Thanks. Nice diorama. Except for that pitiful log cabin. Judy, why don't you have Rachel take a shot at it? Hi, Eddie.
Urkel, thank goodness you're here.
I couldn't believe you called me. So what are you up for? TV, Parcheesi, a little male bonding?
Steve, I need your help. I'm flunking algebra and I need you to tutor me.
Well, this is my busy season. I'm trying to teach the football team fractions.
Steve, I'm desperate. If you don't help me, I can't go to the Prince concert. Check out these seats.
Third row. Wow, you could get sweated on.
Will you tutor me? I'll give you anything you want.
Really? Maybe we can work something out.
What's that?
Standardized Urkel elementary math exam. It helps to determine how much help you need. Okay, first question. What do you get when you multiply a negative by a negative?
A really big negative?
Uh-oh. Second question. 3 times x equals 6. What is the value of x?
I know this one. It's either a number or a letter.
Whoa. This has never happened before.
I did good, huh?
You didn't even make it onto the chart.
Steve, tutor me. I'll give you anything you want.
Anything?
Name it and it's yours.
We'll just say that you owe me a favor. In the meantime, I'll just take these as collateral.
I would like to propose a toast to the most brilliant children in Chicago. You all did great on your midterms.
We're very proud of you.
Here, here.
Judy's teacher said she made the best covered wagon in the whole class.
Really? What did she think of my log cabin?
She loved it. I
I set it on fire and called it an Indian attack.
Dad, why don't you sit down?
Because he doesn't have a chair, that's why. Oh, Carl, how's your chair coming along?
Just great, Mama. With any luck, I'll be sitting by breakfast.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Laura, my sweet. Steak. You ever been down to the slaughterhouse? It's fascinating. 1 minute, moo. The next minute, rump roast.
He's such a well-rounded child.
Eddie, could we speak privately?
Sure. Excuse us for a minute. Come on, old buddy. I got a B.
Hey! Congratulations, that's great, wonderful. Now about my payment.
Anything, Irk. Anything in the whole wide world.
I want a date with Laura.
What's your second choice?
There is no second choice.
But Irks, to be reasonable.
I want Laura on a date this Friday night.
Laura, I've been thinking. You know who's really a great guy once you get to know him? Steve Urkel.
Urkel?
Yeah. You two kids really have a lot in common.
If I believe that, there'd be no reason to go on.
Laura, Steve was a great tutor, but now I owe him big.
How big?
I promised him a date with you.
Really? Are you out of your mind?
Have a heart. A couple of measly hours of your time could make his dreams come true.
And give me nightmares for the rest of my life.
I can't go back on my word.
Well, you should have promised him something you could deliver, like a ride on a space shuttle.
Laura, listen to me, please.
It's finished. I took this baby apart and re-glued every joint. And now this chair is perfect.
Yeah, now it's a recliner.
Can I ask you guys a question? Did you ever go out with someone just because you felt sorry for them?
Shoot. How do you think I met your dad?
Carrie, don't start with me. I'm having a real bad week.
My worst date was a chicken farmer, Lucas Hobbs. He was a most pathetic man, always covered with feathers.
Why did you go out with him?
It was the Depression. I needed a good meal. Once he got me in the rumble seat, I didn't know whether to kiss him or pluck him.
Remember when I went out with Clarence Bibby?
Do I ever?
Everything that boy ever ate in his life was stuffed to his hush puppies.
Hey, Rachel, I didn't know that you were the hush puppy type.
Oh, it was a mercy date. He was hopelessly in love with me. One of many.
So, Laura, honey, who's the loser in your life?
Names aren't important. Let's just say he's a world-class nerd with no redeeming qualities.
Sounds like Steve Urkel. Oh.
It is.
Ooh. That's not a mercy date. That's a Lord have mercy date.
Mercy date? Steve is a fine young man. If I was a few years younger, I'd give you a run for your money.
You want a head start?
So, Eddie, what time should I pick up Laura Friday night?
Irkman! I was just gonna call you. Laura said no.
Who should I take to the Prince concert? One of the guys from the chess club? Or Dr. Wu, my allergist?
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Laura. I don't suppose I could persuade you to change your mind about Friday night.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll go with you.
Wow, this new cologne must really work.
Laura, you're the bravest sister a guy ever had.
This is incredible. You won't be sorry, Laura. I have a spectacular evening planned.
We're not going anywhere until the ground rules are straight. First of all, this is not a real date. It's a non-date. Second, no one must ever know about this non-date. Third, if you touch me at any time, the non-date is over.
Well, what if you trip or something?
Just let me fall. The rest of the rules are covered in this contract.
No mouth breathing, no snorting, no drooling. Who does these things? They're disgusting. Where do I sign?
Carl, it's taking you forever to finish that chair.
Well, Harriet, do you want this fast or do you want it good?
I don't think he's got a shot either way. Laura? Laura?
Don, you recognize me.
Well, it was either you or the Phantom of the Opera.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Laura, my sweet. You look radiant. These are for you. Oh. When I got nougat on my shoe. Oh, no problem. I'll just wipe it off on the curb. Ready, my sweet? Our limo awaits.
You rented a limo?
No, well, actually, it's my Uncle Ernie's hearse. He's gonna drive us tonight. We only have to make one quick delivery.
Let's get this over with.
Good night, everybody. Excuse me. Dr. and Mrs. Urkel. Just practicing.
Ah, yes. Monsieur Urkel, right this way, please.
Don't put us near the kitchen or the bathroom, okay?
Oui, Monsieur Urkel.
I hate the sound of flushing while I'm eating. Don't you, my pet? Excusez-moi.
Mademoiselle, Monsieur, bon appétit. Nerd alert, table 12.
This place is perfect. Nobody we know would ever come here.
Right. It'll be our special place.
Mademoiselle.
No, we won't be needing those. I ordered ahead for the specialty of the maison.
Ah, yes, cuisse de Grenouille. Excellent choice.
Steve, what did you just order us?
Frog legs. Are you okay? I hope their food is better than their service. Boy, do these guys know how to saute their amphibians. How about some dessert?
No, thank you. Every time we order another course, you bring your chair closer.
I can't help it, Laura. I'm drawn to you like a moth to a flame, a bee to a blossom, a mouse to cheese.
Check, please.
Laura, You're the most beautiful girl in the whole world. And I'm the luckiest guy. I only hope this evening has been as magical for you as it's been for me.
Well, it hasn't been that bad.
Only one more thing could make this night even more special. I was just hoping, well, if it's not too much trouble, I could have one small kiss on the cheek.
That would involve touching, which would be a clear violation of our contract.
Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? Why should you lower yourself just because it would mean the world to me?
Oh,
For you, it's just an insignificant gesture. In your lifetime, you'll go out on hundreds of dates. But for me, this could be my one and only. How do you like that? I peaked at 13.
Okay, Urkel. One kiss on the cheek. Keep your hands on the table where I can see them. Don't move your head and no puckering.
Thanks, Uncle Ernie. Uncle, there was nothing in the contract about pictures. Now we'll have a little memento of our night together.
That's it. This non-date is over.
Oh, but Laura, my sweet. Bonjour.
Will somebody hand me some marshmallows, please?
Carl, I hate to say I told you so.
Then don't. Hi, Laura, how'd it go?
It was the most disgusting. It was the most disgusting, degrading, humiliating night of my life.
Oh, how was the food?
Laura, look, I know you had a bad night. But someday you can look back at this night and see how funny it is.
Maybe from where you sit, Dad. But right now, all I can see is Urkel running out of the restaurant with a tablecloth tucked into his pants.
He did that?
He practically leveled the place. I guess it was pretty funny. Here are your tickets.
Thanks, Laura. I've been thinking, why don't you go to the concert with me?
You mean that?
It'll be fun.
Thanks, Eddie.
Laura, you did a nice thing. We're proud of you.
Yeah, and look at it this way. Now that you've gone out with Steve, he'll probably leave you alone for a while.
Hello?
Hi, Carl. This is Steve.
You've reached the Winslow residence. There's no one home right now, so please leave a message at the sound of the beep. Beep!
Laura, thank you for our enchanted evening. My cheek is still on fire from your kiss. And now that we are a couple, I was hoping you'd wear my medical ID bracelet. By the way, the chess club is having a formal weenie roast this weekend. And I put it down for two.
It's a police report. They'll be happy if it doesn't have food all over it.
Now, this would have been okay for Captain Charles, but not Captain Davenport. He's all spit and polish. Hey, maybe he'll be impressed if I put it in something special, like a binder, a folder, or a new car.
Carl, nobody likes a kiss, huh?
Mama, in order to make lieutenant, I need my captain's recommendation. And I just don't know where I stand.
Carl, you have a great record. That's all that matters.
Yeah, but Harriet, when a new captain comes in, everybody starts from scratch. And Davenport doesn't know me from Adam.
Well, get acquainted with him. Talk to him. Take him to lunch.
The man doesn't eat lunch. He thinks it's a waste of time.
Then you two have nothing in common.
How was babysitting, honey?
Those Murphy twins are a couple of wild animals. I'm getting too old for this line of work.
Laura, you're involved in too many activities.
You're right, Mom. I've been thinking it over, and I made a decision.
So you're gonna cut back on babysitting?
No, I'm going to expand.
Carl, she's delirious.
No, what I mean is, I'm going to start my own babysitting service.
You're gonna start your own business? Do you have any idea of what you're doing?
Sure. I'll hire a staff of babysitters, book the jobs, and take 10% off the top. I can make $50 a night without leaving the house. I'm going to make some business cards.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks a lot, Jeff. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah, me too, Rachel. Look, it's still early. Maybe I could come in. We could have some coffee.
No. We don't drink coffee. We're all too high strung. Good night.
Another loser, huh, Rachel?
No. I like Jeff.
Well, then why didn't you invite him in? Maybe she's embarrassed by her family.
Oh, Carl. No. The truth is, I haven't told him about little Richie yet.
If you like him and he likes you, why don't you just tell him you have a child?
I don't want to scare him off, Harriet. Last time I told a date about little Richie, I had to take the bus home.
Wait till you're my age. The bus ride is the highlight of the date.
No, sir. Captain Davenport, there is nothing that I like more than fishing. Except, of course, working for you.
Carl, you want me to fry that or throw it back?
Harry, I finally found out a way to impress Captain Davenport. He likes fishing. I figure I'd take him up to the lake for the weekend, do a little fishing, a little talking.
No, wait a minute, Carl. You got to take the man fishing to talk to him? Talk to him at the station.
Harriet, you just don't know the way the world works, do you?
Guide me, old wise one.
I'll give you a guide.
It's for me. It's Rebecca. What's happening, baby? Who? Man, Laura, it's for you. I don't believe this. Another Friday night and I'm dateless. Is there something wrong with me?
Winslow City service.
I'm still as good looking as I was 2 weeks ago, right? I still have my killer eyes, don't I? Mom? Judy?
Eddie, get a life. No, I'm sorry. We don't have any sitters available that night. I'm sure we could accommodate you if you changed the date of the funeral.
Harriet, I want my date tonight with Jeff to be perfect. Which dress do you like, the pink or the red?
I love that red dress on you, Rachel.
Yes, but are you thinking like a man?
Oh, well, if I were a man, I'd love that low-cut pink dress on you.
Sure, you just want me for my body.
Harriet, I am in. I am in, Harriet.
I can see that. Now maybe you can shut the door.
Oh. I mean, I finally got up enough courage to speak with Captain Davenport.
What did you say?
I remember the conversation word for word. I went up to him, I said, "Hey, Captain, how's it going?" And he looked me right in the eye and he said, "Who are you?"
This is too weird. Now Diana's canceling too. I need somebody to sit for the Kramer baby. Who's left? Nobody. I guess I could call Steve Urkel. Did I say that?
Did Captain Davenport say that he was going to recommend you for lieutenant?
Well, I figure I'd ease into it tonight. I invited him over for dinner.
Tonight?
Yeah. His wife was out of town. It's perfect. Isn't it?
I'm warning you, Renita. If you cancel on me, you'll never sit in this town again. Renita! Renita!
The kid is back. It's Friday night, and I got a date.
Pardon me. But you must have mistaken me for somebody who cares.
What's your problem?
All my cities have canceled. Why is this happening?
That's easy. Paula Abdul is in town giving a surprise concert. Everyone's going.
How could all my girls be going? It's limited seating, right?
Well, if you call the 65,000 seats at Soldier Field limited, yeah.
All right, don't panic. Look, there's nothing going on here tonight, so we have the house all to ourselves. I'll call all the parents and have them bring the kids over here. I know it's just you and me, Judy, but it's only 15 kids. We can handle it. Please, I'm out of here. No, there's no problem, Miss Parks. If you'll just drop your son off at my house, my sister and I will be delighted to look after him. Okay, bye.
Okay. Look, I decided to go with the red dress. What do you think? Is the red dress okay?
That's black.
Right. I decided to go with the black dress.
You look beautiful, Aunt Rachel.
Oh, thanks, sweetheart. Laura, look. Tonight's the night I tell Jeff about little Richie, you know. So what do you think? I mean, should I tell him right away and get it over with, or should I ease into it and tell him at intermission, or should I wait and tell him at dinner? Should I wait and tell him in the car? Well, it's not your problem. Just wish me luck, honey.
Aunt Rachel.
Yes?
You don't want him to know you have a kid the minute he sees you, right?
Definitely not.
Then maybe you ought to leave little Richie here.
Good point. Bye, baby.
Well, have a good evening. I know I will.
Where are you going? You said you'd take care of little Richie.
Oh, well, that was before I had a date.
Laura, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to give it to you straight. I'm going to the concert, and you've got the Murphy twins. Penny, you can't do this to me. I'm your best friend. That's why I feel so terrible about this. Bye.
I'm out of here.
If you don't stay and help me babysit, I'm going to tell Mom and Dad about that ugly little incident that occurred at school last week.
What incident?
Don't play dumb with me. You know what I'm talking about.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Okay, you got me. I'll stay.
What do you do at school? Beats me. No, Annette, I just took a shot.
You know, Laura, I've been thinking about this, and I really don't think I did anything at school last week.
Oh, are you forgetting about that incident with Rodney?
Oh.
Oh, Laura! I see you're having a party. I would have been here sooner, but I was soaking my retainer.
Steve, I'm glad to see you.
You are? Wow! You want to make out? My mouth is clean.
This is real. I need help. Go find Adam Lewis. I think he's playing Frogman in the toilet.
Ah, one of my favorite water sports.
Oh, Harriet, look at the time. Dad's going to be here in 20 minutes.
Carl, you're the one who went to 3 different gourmet shops to find goose pate.
Well, I heard it was his favorite.
Friend or foe?
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
Carl, who was that?
You don't know?
What are these kids doing here?
All my babysitters backed out.
Well, then call them parents.
I did. They were all out for the evening.
Oh, Captain Davenport will be here any minute. These kids can't stay here.
Harry, some China's outside digging up all your Mercedes. Oh, my Lord. I'm going with my hockey stick.
All right, that is it, Harriet, that is it. We have a house full of screaming kids, no dinner, and Captain Davenport will be over here any minute. I might as well kiss my promotion goodbye.
Not yet. Not yet. Hey! Okay, everybody listen up. Mother Winslow, take all the toddlers to your room. All kids over over 7, go to Eddie's room and play Nintendo. Laura and Judy divide up the rest between Bobby doll fans and Lego lovers and get them upstairs. All right, everybody move. Go.
Come on.
Now, if we keep him out of sight, Captain Davenport may not notice that we're running a daycare center.
Excuse me. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but the Murphy twins are snorkeling in Mother Winslow's waterbed.
Who goes there?
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Ha, ha, ha. Captain Davenport.
Winslow.
Nice to see you, sir. Come on in.
Thank you.
How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harriet.
Mrs. Winslow.
Come on in, sir.
Thank you.
Sit down. Little goose? Pate.
Oh, my favorite. But I can't eat it. Too much cholesterol. Had yours checked lately, Winslow?
So, Captain Davenport, I hear you like to fish. I happen to be an expert fisherman myself.
Yeah, just the other day he caught an 8-pound curtain.
So what's your favorite game fish? I like trout.
I hate trout.
Me too.
Well, seems you two have a lot to talk about. I'll just go check on dinner.
Isn't this nice? Here in my home, the two of us, away from the hubbub of the precinct. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? No, sir. You say something? We're having leg of lamb for dinner. I hope she didn't break it. It's hard to cut through the cast. I'll be right back, sir.
Thanks, girl. I didn't want to have to get rough with them. Oh, yeah.
All right. If I ever mention babysitting again, just kill me.
Hi, Laura. Your father was showing me how to carry you over the threshold.
Get it.
The two of you are here. Who's watching the other kids?
Eddie.
This guy's good. I turned my head for a second and he shimmied down the drain pipe.
Well, now who's watching the other kids? Captain Davenport. Hey. Oh, Captain Davenport, sir, I can explain everything. This is very embarrassing.
Winslow, you ruined the game, man.
You like this?
Sure, I love kids. I'm having the time of my life. Uh-oh, look out, kids. I'm getting away.
See, Harriet, can I read people or what?
Jeff, I had a great time.
Me too, Rachel. You're a lovely, wonderful woman.
Would you like to come in?
You were inviting me in? This is a big breakthrough in our relationship.
Yeah. But before we go in, there's something I have to tell you.
I knew there was a catch.
There's someone else in my life.
You're not married, are you?
No. Nothing like that.
Then what?
Well, In addition to being a lovely, wonderful woman, I'm also a lovely, wonderful mother.
You are?
I are. Come on, I'll introduce you. Sorry.
Are all those yours?
None of those are mine.
Oh, Richard, take little Richie. The Murphy twins are out back giving each other haircuts.
This is my child. My only child. Richie, meet Jeff.
Listen, Rachel,
Jeff, the only reason I didn't tell you about Richie is because I didn't want to have to take the bus home again.
Run that by me again.
It's a long story. It's just that I've gotten some strange reactions from men when they find out I have a child. I really like you, and I didn't want to scare you off.
Rachel, I'm still here. And I'd like the chance to get to know you and your son a little better.
I'd like that, too.
Is that okay with you, Richie?
That means yes.
Hey, thank you for a wonderful evening.
Well, you're welcome, sir.
And I got my eye on you for Lieutenant.
Well, I appreciate that, sir, Captain.
Listen. Now, we are off duty. Call me Casper.
Are you sure the right kids went home with the right parents?
I don't know. But let them figure it out.
We have to have a talk, young lady.
I know. My babysitting business blew up in my face.
Like the Hindenburg.
Laura, for the next few years, instead of trying to be a business tycoon, just be a kid.
I'll try. But the thought of extra cash flow does funny things to me.
Well, what does the thought of losing your allowance do to you?
Straightens me right up.
Good night, honey.
Night.
Well, how do you think it went with Captain Davenport?
It's simple. Invite the boss over, give him some dinner, throw in about 20 or 30 kids, and tie him up a little bit. He's a happy guy.
Carl, let's go clean up the kitchen.
Sorry, Carl. This thing has a hair trigger.
Purple, cut it out.
Sorry, just a little phlegm. Anybody else hungry?
Not anymore.
Ooh, anchovy paste. I have to keep my blood sugar up. I haven't eaten since breakfast.
What about lunch?
Well, actually, I haven't eaten lunch. Every day in the cafeteria, I'm accosted by this bully who takes all my money.
So don't give it to him.
You don't know Bull Wesson. He'll rip off my face and add it to his collection. Unless, of course, I had a big friend to protect me. A big, strapping kid who could scare this guy away. You know anybody big like that? Big guy?
Oh, no. There's no way that I'm going to be seen hanging around with you.
I'll pay you.
How much?
$10.
$10, huh? Okay, Steve, I'll do it.
Great! Once Bull sees that you're my bodyguard, he'll leave me alone.
Protecting one seventh grader from another. This is gonna be the easiest $10 I ever made.
Great. I guess I'll go home and make myself a sandwich. You haven't lived till you've had anchovy paste on a dog biscuit.
I've got an extra red sock.
And I got an extra green one. Close enough. Carl can wear these for Christmas.
Quick, turn on the TV.
What's going on?
I'm on the news. Hey, kids, come on downstairs. Channel 13.
The suspect was apprehended without
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Now let's join Nick Murphy.
Dad's on the news.
So tell us what happened, Sergeant Winslow.
Well, I went into the bank to get change for $1. And then I noticed everybody was standing like this.
So that's when you knew there was a holdup.
Well, it was either a holdup or they were playing Simon Says.
So that's when you arrested the suspect for bank robbery.
No, for cutting in front of me in the line.
He's funny. And I'm Nick Murphy reporting for Channel 13.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Carl. My son's a star. I hope the girls in my canasta club are watching.
You look great on TV, Dad.
Thanks. Channel 13 thought so, too. That's why they're giving me a tryout as their afternoon traffic reporter.
Oh, that's great, Carl.
Hey, and if I do well on Friday's 4 o'clock news, the job is mine.
Right. Does that mean you're giving up being a police officer?
Well, no, Mama. It's just a part-time thing that somebody from the police department does.
The last traffic officer on Channel 13 was funny. Now, if you're going to replace Officer Bud, you're going to need some jokes and a new name.
Well, what's wrong with Carl?
I don't know. It just doesn't pop. It doesn't sizzle. Carl doesn't say traffic. It says farm report.
Rachel, Carl was my great-grandfather's name, and there's no way that I'm going to change it.
Your great-grandfather's name was Lester. Carl was his horse.
I had my first allergy attack when I was 9. I was on the bus on the way to day camp when all of a sudden my eyes started to water, and I started coughing up all this green stuff. Or was it yellow? Mucus comes in so many colors.
Steve, I'm trying to eat.
What'd I say?
Look, this bully is not going to show. He probably saw me and got scared off. Mission accomplished. Pay up.
Well, I guess it's okay. Here's $10. Thanks, Eddie.
What? No tip. Man, I watched you eat.
Sorry, I tried to keep my mouth closed. Hey, Rock, want to hang with me this afternoon?
I'd rather eat dirt.
You should try sand. It's a lot less binding.
Hey, rat face.
Hi, Bull. What a pleasant surprise. Gee, I love the schmooze, but you caught me at a bad time.
Sit down. Give me my money.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
No.
I want double tomorrow.
And just to refresh my memory, what happens if I don't pay? Oh, yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
See you tomorrow, little four-eyed twerp.
Bull?
What?
I'm not paying you anymore.
What did you say?
Nothing.
No one has ever said no to Bull Weston and Liv.
No.
I'll see you here after school tomorrow, shrimp. You pay me then, or we fight.
Urkel, you can't fight that guy. He's a psycho. He'll kill you.
I may be small, but I'm wiry. He can give me his best punch, and I can take it.
Okay, Urk.
Ow! I think you broke my arm.
Mama.
Huh?
I don't know why anybody would want my autograph. I'm not a TV star yet.
Oh, don't worry, son. You will be. Ooh, Joyce is gonna love this. She's gonna put it right next to her autographed picture of Willard Scott.
Okay, Carl. Time to rehearse tomorrow's traffic report.
Well, Rachel, I just kind of thought I'd wing it, you know?
See, that's a big mistake. You gotta be prepared. Here, I wrote some one-liners covering every possible traffic condition.
Rachel, Carl has enough to worry about. He doesn't need your help.
Hey, I'm a professional writer.
A couple of jokes wouldn't hurt, Harriet.
Now, that's right. And this is funny stuff. Listen. There's an accident on the expressway. Paramedics are on the scene. And speaking of medical personnel, a guy walks into the doctor's office. The doctor says, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is you've got 48 hours to live. The guy says, what's the bad news? The doctor says, I forgot to call you yesterday.
What has that got to do with traffic?
Look, Harriet, I know what I'm doing. Show business is my life. Go ahead, Carl, try one.
Oh, okay.
Take the stage.
There's a stalled car on the expressway, and it's smoking badly. And speaking of smoke, what do Smokey the Bear, Catherine the Great, and Billy the Kid have in common? They all have the same middle name, the...
Well, don't you get it, Harriet? Oh, yeah, I get it. I just don't want it in my living room.
So then, Urkel told Bull he wasn't gonna give him any more money. Bull's gonna kill him.
Come on. Nobody's gonna get hurt. We're talking about 2 7th graders.
Yeah, but Bull's been in the 7th grade since the Carter administration.
Get real.
No, I saw him, Eddie. He's at least 17, and he's mean. They don't call him Bull because he works for Merrill Lynch.
You know, in a strange sort of way, I think I just might miss Urkel.
Hi, guys.
Forget I said that.
Laura, this is for you. I want you to have something to remember me by.
It's not alive, is it?
No, it's a necklace. I was gonna give it to you on our wedding night, but it looks like I'll be dead.
Urkel, what is this?
My retainer. I had it bronzed. You see that little lump right there in the front? Well, it's a sesame seed. I never could dislodge it.
You don't stand a chance against this guy. I don't see what getting beat up is gonna prove.
That's because you don't know what it's like being small. No one's ever called you shrimp. Big guys have never played keep away with your hat on a cold day. During the class picture, you don't have to sit with the girls in the front row and hold up the class sign. And most of all, you don't have to deal with bullies. I mean, I'm a fast runner, Eddie, but sooner or later, you just gotta stop running.
Dad, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure, son. What's on your mind?
Well, tomorrow after school at Leroy's, Steve Urkel's gonna get beat up.
What did he do?
Nothing. There's just this big guy who doesn't like him, and he keeps taking his lunch money. Urkel finally decided to stand up to him.
So now you want to get involved?
Dad, I don't know. Is that the right thing to do?
Well, that depends.
On what?
On whether or not you believe there are people out there who should be protected because they can't protect themselves.
Do you believe that?
I sure do. That's why I became a cop. Look, Eddie, I know you came to me for a simple yes or no answer, but I honestly can't give you that to tell you whether you should get involved in somebody else's fight or not. That's a judgment call you're going to have to make on your own.
I just want to do the right thing.
I know that you will.
There are chances of scattered showers throughout the tri-state region.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on, this is it. Connie Toyota is doing the weather. Traffic is next.
Ooh, I hope Carl comes to his senses and dumps those stupid jokes.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm so excited. The last time I saw Carl perform, it was in a school play on dental hygiene. He played Mr. Tooth Decay.
Okay, we got 30 seconds to air. Carl, how you doing?
Just great. Look, I got a million traffic jokes. You want to hear one?
Jokes? Didn't anyone tell you that's what got Officer Bud fired?
What? So that's all I've got.
Here we go. We're ready. Let's clear the set. And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And now with this afternoon's traffic report, here's Officer Carl Winslow.
Hi. I'm Officer Carl Winslow with the afternoon traffic report.
Oh, and speaking of traffic...
Sorry, Connie. Speaking of pain and suffering, this guy asked his doctor if he has 48 hours to live. And his doctor says, you should have asked me yesterday. That's not right.
He's dying.
That's because he's mangling my jokes.
Anybody mind if I change the channel?
Not yet. Come on, Carl. Just be yourself. I know you can do it.
Oh, I got it now. See, this doctor and his patient walk into this bar. See, and... Hi.
Read this.
There's an overturned tanker on the Stevenson Expressway near Cicero Boulevard. Traffic is blocked in both directions. If you're heading into downtown, take the service road. Wait a minute, you can't take the service road. They're repairing that. If you take it, you'll be stuck there for a month. Here's your overturned tanker. Your best bet is to get off at Central, continue east until you come to Archer. You can't miss it because right on the corner, there's a Don's Donut Shop. And if you got a minute, drop in. They got the best crullers in town.
Way to go, Carl. I know you can do it if you just be yourself.
That's my son.
While I got my pen out, let me show you back way into Wrigley Field.
Did all you people come here just to see a bloodbath?
That's why I'm here. What about you guys?
Steve, you can still back out, you know.
No, I've made up my mind. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Good afternoon, Bull. You're looking dapper as usual.
I'm gonna give you one last chance, Weasel. Hand over the money.
Sorry, Bull, but the bank is closed.
Okay. Nice knowing you, dweeb.
Hold it!
The fight's over, Bull. This has nothing to do with you. This is between me and the dork. Butt out.
Well, as long as Eddie's here, let's be open to his input.
Bull, we all know that you're tough, man. You don't have to beat up on Urkel just to prove it. I mean, he's a small, defenseless, puny, pathetic, weak, wimpy, scrawny little...
Eddie. I think you made your point.
Okay. He's off the hook. But you're a dead man.
Oh.
Okay. All right. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah.
Wow! All right, everybody, let's celebrate. Drinks on me!
Yeah!
I love you, crazy guys!
What are you doing here?
Well, I was on my way home from the TV studio, and I decided to stop in for a little snack. Coffee, please.
Yeah? So how'd the traffic report go?
Well, a little shaky at first, but I got the job.
Great! Hey, can you introduce me to Connie Toyota?
Well, I'm not exactly on her good side at the moment. So, did anything interesting happen around here today?
Dad, you came here to check up on me, didn't you? You were worried about the fight.
Fight? Was that today?
Yeah, but I talked the bully out of hitting Urkel.
Oh, he backed down just like I said.
No, he came after me. I had to fight him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. In fact, I feel pretty good about myself.
Well, son, I'm proud of you. But I don't want you to think that fighting is always the answer.
Oh, I know, Dad. But it really wasn't much of a fight. I hit him once and he went down.
Oh, was it that famous Winslow punch I taught you?
I don't know. Just closed my eyes and swung.
That's the one.
Urkel, will you hold still? I've got to finish this for my art class.
Sorry, Eddie. You know, I was real flattered when you chose me as the model for your Greek god.
Urkel, what in the world are you doing?
Posing as a Greek god. Does seeing me like this give you any ideas?
As a matter of fact, it does. I just remembered. Mom told me to go to the market and pick up a chicken.
Eddie's running for president of the freshman class.
Oh.
Hey, congratulations, baby.
Wait a minute. I said I would think about it.
Eddie, do it. You've got charisma.
You think so? I use a dandruff shampoo.
No, I mean, I think you could win. The only other person running is Margie Flegman.
I don't know. I'm not sure if politics is for me.
You know, honey, there's something very appealing about a man in charge. Women are always throwing themselves at politicians.
They are?
Sure. Why else would anyone date Henry Kissinger?
Rodney, I'm running. It's the least I can do for all the babies in freshman class.
Five times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20.
Can't you do that silently?
No.
Then do it upstairs.
Actually, baby, that's not a bad idea.
I guess she told you.
And you go help her.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Look what I'm collecting. Empty soda cans.
Well, everybody needs a hobby.
No, Carl. See, I'm doing research for an article I'm writing on the environment, and I have learned so much about how we're destroying the earth. So I decided to do my part and start recycling.
Well, I think that's a very good idea.
Absolutely.
I think we should all chip in and help save the environment.
Yep.
Rachel, you're not gonna go off the deep end with this ecology thing, are you?
Oh, no, Harriet. I'm just doing research for my article. I got it under control.
What?
What do you think you're doing?
Well, I was trying to spray Wonder Whip on my pie.
This is in an aerosol can. Those fluorocarbons are putting a hole in the ozone layer.
Well, I wanted was a snack.
Go ahead. Eat the pie. Destroy the world. Boy, you try to educate people, and do they want to learn? No, they want to eat pie.
I'm glad she didn't go off the deep end.
Come on, Rodney. If I'm gonna get elected, I need a better slogan than Eddie for president.
Okay. Okay, I've got it. Listen to this. Vote for Eddie.
With that slogan, you're going to get exactly 1 vote. That is, if Rodney can make an X.
Oh, yeah? Well, what would you do differently?
Well, first, I found a better slogan. Something like, win with Winslow. See, with win already in the name, it's a natural connection.
And you were trying to make something out of slow.
Then I develop a platform of popular ideas. Things like less homework, longer lunch breaks, and bigger lockers.
So she's got good ideas. I've got buttons.
Who's Edie Winslow?
No, it says Eddie Winslow.
Since when do you spell Eddie with 1 D?
Since we got 1,000 of these. You got 1,000 buttons to call me Edie? It's all we can afford. They charge by the letter.
Let me lay it out for you. You've got exactly 1 chance to win. Make me your campaign manager.
I don't know, Laura. Let me think about it.
Okay, you're in.
Okay, come on. Your first lesson of the day. This is aluminum. Aluminum can be recycled. And recycling is easy and good for the environment. See? It goes right in there. There. Now, can you say environmentalist? Can you say recycle? How about mama? Can you say mama?
Rachel, what are all these cans?
Oh, I got us all set up for recycling. When they're full, I just drop them off at the recycling center. See, I got stacks of paper, cans for plastic, clear glass, colored glass, aluminum, and other metals.
Well, now, what's this one for? Whoa! What is in there?
Those are dirty diapers. You want to take those out on the porch?
Hey, here's a coupon for a free sushi dinner.
You hate raw fish.
Well, we'll get it to go, bring it home and cook it.
Wow, Eddie, you look great.
Meet the next president of the freshman class. Eddie, why don't you try to get Mom and Dad's vote?
Hi there.
Hi.
I'm Edward Winslow, and I'm seeking your vote for freshman class president. If I'm elected, I promise to serve the will of the students to the best of my ability. If you don't mind, I'd like to give you this. It's my motto, win with Winslow. And with your support, we can both be winners. Allow me. Sorry, Dad.
Well, son, other than bleeding, I'm very impressed.
Wait a minute. He flashed you a smile and stuck you with a button. In between, he said nothing.
Go get him.
Excuse me, but didn't I see you on 227?
Give me a break.
I knew it was one of those shows. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate your support for freshman class president. And did I mention what a wonderful outfit that is? And what a beautiful smile you have?
He's good.
He just might win.
He's got my vote.
Hey, honey, here's a 2-for-1 coupon to the movies. It's only good till 6 p.m. Come on, if we leave now, we can make it.
What's planned?
Who cares? I'm getting in free.
Good night,
Bye, kid. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
I'm proud of you, Eddie. You're really doing great.
Thanks. And who knows? Maybe I'll be the next Dan Quayle.
Eddie, I don't think you want to be saying that in public.
All right. What now?
Well, we just lay low for the next 2 days. If we can keep you away from big groups and from being asked a lot of questions, we'll win the election.
Guys, great news. I arranged for Eddie to debate Margie Flegman tomorrow in front of the whole school.
A debate? With questions? In front of people?
Well, unless we find a picture of Margie on a yacht with Gary Hart, we're dead meat.
I think murder goes on your permanent record. I thought a debate would be great exposure. It's just the editor of the school paper asking questions.
Okay, how's this? We'll avoid the issues. Forget about content. We'll use empty phrases like, I'm glad you asked that question, but I won't have an answer until the facts are in.
Hey, that's good. I can use that one in class.
Great. You take care of Eddie. I'm gonna go draw mustaches on Margie Flegman's posters.
Hi, Rodney.
What's that on your shirt?
Where? Ow! You gotta teach me that trick someday.
Yeah,
right.
Hi, Laura. My, you look lovely this evening.
Not now, Urkel. I'm in the middle of something. Go home.
I can't. It's my parents' bridge night, and I'm not allowed near their friends.
Okay, you can stay, but just don't say anything.
Oh, I promise, not a word.
Okay. Now, the key to winning this debate is... Urkel, stop humming.
Was that me?
Can we please get back to my election?
Okay, yeah, that's right. You're running for Frost Prez against Margie Flegman. Say hi to her for me.
You know her?
Why, sure. We go to the same eye doctor, dermatologist, and allergist. She's a real nerd.
You're calling her a nerd?
Why, sure. I mean, she's nice and all, but socially, she's a real dud.
Urkel, you just gave me an idea.
Does it involve you and me alone on a desert island?
Steve, it's that time again. Believe it or not, you've overstayed your welcome.
What, did I say something? Did I belch? I do things unconsciously sometimes.
Goodbye, Steve.
Thank you for a lovely evening.
Now, Eddie, you're gonna be fine. Just remember, smile and avoid the issues. In other words, act like a president.
Got it.
Attention!
Everybody,
please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, as your student council president, I'd like to welcome you to today's debate between the candidates for freshman class president. Margie Flegman, Edward Winslow, please take your positions.
Good luck.
Thanks.
The moderator will be Rebecca Sandler, editor of the Monthly Beacon. Thank you.
Hey, Laura. The spontaneous demonstrations are all planned.
Great. Okay. Our first question will go to Eddie Winslow. Eddie, how do you feel about school-sponsored activities that help the community?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you asked me that question. I want you to know I've formed a committee to look into that, and I plan to issue a full statement as soon as I read their report. All right! Winslow! 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 Winslow!
Winslow! Thank you. Margie, the same question?
Is this on? Well, I was thinking our school could try to coexist hand in hand with our community. But we haven't been doing enough. Like last year, we had only one food and clothing drive. Maybe this year we could have 2 each semester. I really think we should help those who are less fortunate.
Boo! Sit down, Flegman!
Eddie, what steps would you take to improve our school's academic average?
Well, before I begin, Rebecca, I just want to say that's a lovely dress you're wearing.
Oh, thank you.
And I'd also like to say that I only want the best for my fellow students, and I'm proud to be an American. Eddie! 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 Eddie!
Thank you. Let's give Margie equal time.
Boo!
Margie, the same question?
Well, I'd like to see the stronger students tutoring those who need some help. Also, we could keep the library open longer hours. It just seems to me everyone's going to have to put in a lot of hard work.
No work! No work! No work! No work! No work!
Harriet, what is going on in here?
I don't know, but I think there used to be a kitchen under here somewhere.
I think I need a couple of aspirin.
There's some in the pantry, baby.
pantry.
Hi, guys.
Rachel, what are you doing? This place looks like a recycling center.
It is a recycling center.
Why?
Well, there wasn't one around here.
Rachel, I can't believe you did this.
Well, I guess I did go overboard a little bit.
A little bit? Rachel, I nearly got a concussion trying to get an aspirin.
Look, Rachel, we believe in recycling and doing whatever else we need to do to save our planet. But a recycling center belongs in a parking lot, not in our kitchen.
But, Harriet, I want to do something to help with our environment.
Rachel, you are doing something. That article you write will inspire a lot of people to recycle.
And we'll continue to recycle our stuff, too. But we'll do it reasonably. No one can stick to the kind of plan that you set up.
I guess you're right. Oh, look. I'm sorry I jumped off the deep end. Again.
That's okay. You just write a good article, and we'll forget all about it.
Okay. I'm going to go up and check on little Richie, and then I'll come back down and clean this up.
Okay. How did your parents ever survive her wonder years?
We can also improve student-faculty relations with small and informal dinners.
Not bad.
Eddie, how would you improve student-faculty relations?
Ooh, that's a tough question. And I don't have any idea. But I like what Margie said. Eddie, 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 Eddie,
Eddie, only have you for an hour. Margie, a good leader must be able to work well with others. Do you have this necessary quality?
I do have the ability to work well with other people.
Nerd, nerd, nerd.
Well, I think my being recording secretary for the chess club for the past 3 years proves that fact.
Nerd, 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 nerd.
I am who I am. I'll do the best job I can.
Nerd, nerd, nerd. Hey, nerd, nerd. Hey, come on, be quiet. You guys haven't been listening to what Margie's been saying. She's smart, she's organized, and she'll get things done. I'm only doing this because I thought I'd get girls.
I love you,
Eddie! But you're treating this like it's a popularity contest. And that's not what it should be. You should elect the person with the best ideas, not the one with the best looks. Sorry, Margie. In fact, to make things easy for you, I'm dropping out. If you're smart, you'll vote for Margie. I know I will. Laura, can we talk?
What is there to talk about? You had it all locked up. The crowd was with you.
Laura, I just decided what I was doing was wrong. And I couldn't go through with it.
Eddie, you would have won. Isn't that the most important thing?
Not when it's based on dirty tricks. And deep down inside, you know it's wrong, too.
I didn't do anything that bad.
Come on, Laura, admit it. You just got caught up in the power of politics.
Well, maybe there were a few things I could have done differently.
Laura, a few things?
Okay, you're right. I don't know what happened to me. I just wanted to win so badly.
But there are some things that are more important than winning.
I know. I'm sorry I got you involved in all that stuff. I was wrong.
Well, good for you. And you know, Margie will make a much better president than I would have.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You could have thought about it for a second.
Sorry.
Well, I guess I won't be needing these. I'll just put them away until you get in high school.
Hi, honey.
Hi, sweetie. How was your day?
Rough. I just spent 2 hours talking a guy off a ledge, then found out he was a window washer.
I can't believe you did this to me.
Why are you so upset? It's just a stupid video game.
Stupid video game?
What's the problem here?
I don't have a problem. I just got the highest score ever at Space Invaders.
Oh, sure. Rub it in.
Well, I guess we know now who used to have the highest score.
I don't think girls should be allowed to play video games, period. They should stick to cheerleading, where they belong.
Eddie, that is the most chauvinistic thing I've ever heard you say.
I'll straighten him out, honey. Come on, son. We need to have a little talk. Step into my office, please.
What's wrong?
Well, son, I don't think you're upset because you were beaten. I think you're upset because you were beaten by a girl.
Well, yeah.
Son, this is the 90s, the age of the enlightened man. We are no longer threatened by women who are smarter or make more money or who beat us at sports.
We're not?
No. Son, today's man is compassionate and sensitive and only wants to live in peace and harmony with today's female. A real man is a man who is able to admit defeat. Now, I want you to go back in there and you tell your sister that you're happy for her.
All right.
Go ahead, son.
Laura, I'm sorry I was such a sore loser. You beat me fair and square, and you deserve to be the champ.
Thanks. And Eddie, I didn't beat you. I crushed you.
Edward?
You're right. Laura, it's the 90s, and I'm an enlightened man, and I only want to live in peace and harmony with you. Congratulations on your victory.
Wow. You left here with Eddie Winslow and returned with Alan Alda.
Bye, Ted. Bye, Lowell. You guys have great form.
Rachel, will you forget about picking up those two guys and pick up that spare?
I can do both, you know.
Snack time.
Did you guys want something? Well, you know, bowling was a great idea. I can't think of a single reason not to do this every week.
Hi, everybody.
I just thought of a reason.
Steve, what are you doing here?
I come here 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, sort of like a second home.
Oh, no, Carl, that would be your place.
Dad, it's your turn. Bowl game.
Go ahead, Carl.
No, after you.
Oh, no, I insist.
No, please.
Oh, no, really, I couldn't. Etiquette demands deference to the bowler on the left. Unless, of course, it's a league situation.
Just bowl.
Thank you.
What goes round the ball?
Surely. A little high in the pocket. Fortunately, I got good pin action.
I'll give you some pin action. Darn, I was robbed. That should have been a strike.
Well, not really, Carl. Your push-off was late, and you short-armed that follow-through. Of course, 9 out of 10 is very good. Listen, Carl, this is an easy stare to pick up. No problem. Can't miss.
Not a great finish, but we still win.
Not yet, Carl. If Harriet throws 3 strikes in a row, she beats you by 1 pin.
You hear that, Mom? You can still win.
Are you kidding? Mom could never be Dad.
Eddie, never say never.
That's right, never. Get up there, honey. Show him what you do. That's my sister. She can bowl. Go ahead, show him.
My sister, you.
You good, Carl. 2 more of those in your history. There's nothing wrong with second place.
Harriet, I want a rematch.
Mm-hmm, so does Mike Tyson. Come on, y'all, let's go home.
We're not going anywhere. I'm serious. I want a rematch. You just got lucky. I want a rematch, and I want it now. Carl Otis Winslow.
I can't believe that, man.
Harriet, just be glad Carl won the rematch or we'd still be at the bowling alley.
I hate bowling. It's a stupid sport.
You got that right.
Throwing an ugly 10-pound ball at a bunch of ugly sticks while you're wearing ugly shoes.
It's an ugly sport.
It's a great sport. And you know why? Because it's a man sport. They make the ball heavy so women don't know to leave it alone.
Excuse me, but I think you don't know
Hey. It's late, and I don't want to hear any more fighting. Go upstairs and go to bed.
He started it.
How did I start it?
By being born first. You got the whole family off on the wrong foot.
Boy, 5 hours at a bowling alley. That's the most time I ever spent in rented shoes.
I hope Carl got all that gloating out of his system.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the winner of the bowling rematch, I hereby declare this an official Carl Winslow holiday.
Looks like there's still a couple of gloats left. Excuse me, I'm gonna go check on Richie.
What's wrong with her? I thought we all had fun tonight.
Carl, no one had fun tonight but you.
Now, Harriet, I am surprised at you. I thought you were a better loser than this.
You won the rematch, okay? Case closed.
Now, come on, Harriet. I think we need to talk about this now, because I don't want you to feel bad just because I'm the better bowler.
Okay, I don't feel bad.
Good. Because I really feel bad about being the better bowler if it made you feel bad.
Give me a break.
No, Harry, now come on. I think you'd feel a lot better if you just came right out and said it. That I'm the better bowler. That I'm a better bowler than you.
Don't push me, Carl.
Harriet, the foundation of a good marriage is truth. And as husband and wife, I think that you and I need to just face that truth together. So come on, let's just face that truth, Harriet. Here we go now. Just say, my husband, Carl, is a better bowler.
Okay, that did it. You want to face some truth, Carl? How about this truth? The only reason you won that rematch tonight was because I let you win.
Well, you don't really expect me to believe that.
Yeah. And it's not the first time I did it either. I've been letting you win at bowling ever since before we were married.
Well, Richie's fine.
Hey, Rachel, you want a good laugh?
Sure.
Your sister claims that she let me win the rematch.
I knew it. I knew you were holding back.
See, what did I tell you?
Oh, sure. She's your sister. Of course she's going to support this silly notion that you're a better bowler than me.
Carl, I'm warning you.
I mean, it's a simple fact of nature. Men are better bowlers than women.
What kind of male chauvinist garbage is that?
Now, Rachel, I'm not saying that men are better at everything. But hey, we're talking bowling here. And bowling is primarily a man thing.
Okay, that did it. We're going bowling. The men against the women tonight, right now, one game. Let's hit it right now. Now you're going to be sorry. Now you're going to be sorry. Try to hold this side up. Hey, get out up. She's dangerous. She's dangerous. Don't let her.
Good night, guys.
What are you doing with your pajamas on?
You told me to go to bed.
Well, get dressed, get your brother, and get in the car. We're going bowling. Let's right, because we got to
Okay.
A strike, ladies. I guess that puts the men in the lead again.
Enjoy it while you can.
Go ahead, honey. You won't be leading for long.
Eddie, you did that on purpose.
Did what?
I'm gonna get you for this, Eddie.
Oh, really? I'm shaking.
You better be. Because it won't be today and it won't be tomorrow. But someday, when you're least expecting it, you're gonna wake up with some hair missing.
It's all right, Laura. We'll catch up to them.
Uh-oh. Steve bowls next. Look, if he makes another strike, we are in real trouble.
Don't worry about a thing. I'll answer him. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Laura.
You know, I shouldn't be mingling with the opposition, but I just wanted to tell you how handsome you look under fluorescent lighting.
Really?
Yeah, and I just wanted to wish you good luck.
Thank you.
My, with strong arms.
She does me, Carl. I can't breathe. All the pins look like Laura.
Get a hold of yourself, boy. Get a hold of yourself. Here. We need a strike, Steve. Breathe into your bowling bag. That's it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Think strike, boy. Think strike.
There goes your secret weapon.
Well, champ, this is it. The last ball of the last frame. It's all up to you.
Yeah, Carl. If you bowl a strike, you'll be a hero. But if you don't, you'll be a bum, a loser, a goat, a choke
Thank you,
artist.
Steve. That's enough encouragement.
Good luck.
Let's go, Carl. You're holding up the game.
Yeah, we just want to claim our victory and get out of here.
Not so fast. I feel a strike coming on.
Come on, Carl. One strike.
Strike. Strike.
Strike. Strike. Strike. Choke. Strike. Choke. Strike. Choke. Strike. Choke. Strike. Choke. Strike. Choke. 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 Hey, what happened?
It was a strike. I distinctly heard 10 pins fall.
There, go away. Hey, get away.
a strike.
I'm telling you, no way.
All right, then we'll get a flashlight, go back to the bowling alley, and check for ourselves.
We won, you lost. Face it.
Face it like a man, honey. Your wife beat the pants off.
Oh, face it like a woman. You don't know anything about it. Oh, please.
Keep it down. People are trying to sleep.
I'm sorry, Mama, but we were discussing who won the bowling match, the men or the women.
Well, we don't know. The power went off before we could find out.
Yeah, the whole place went pitch black right before Carl's ball missed the strike they needed.
Missed? That ball was right in the
All of you. It wasn't the storm that knocked out the power. It was the good Lord trying to show you how silly you were being. Who's better at bowling, men or women? I never heard anything so ridiculous. You're grown-ups acting like children. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Now, I want to settle now. And do it quietly. I've got a 6 a.m. karate class.
We are acting like children.
Hey, some of us are children.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, what happened to us? I mean, it started out as a fun family outing and ended up as War of the Winslows.
Grandma's right. This competition stuff is stupid.
You're right, Eddie. I'm going to bed.
Me too. Race upstairs.
Boy, what a night, huh? Broke 3 nails, got a blister on my thumb, and I probably caught pneumonia. But other than that, I had a great time. Good night.
You know, Harriet, it was dark. Maybe I didn't knock down all the pins.
So you're saying the women won?
Well, let's just call it a tie.
I'll accept the tie. And the next time I'm better than you at something, I'll just keep it to myself.
Fine. No, it's not fine. Harriet, why should you have to do less than your best just to protect my male ego?
You mean that?
Yes. And, sweetheart, I am sorry for acting like a male chauvinist sometimes.
That's all right, honey. You don't do it very often. In fact, someday soon, you're gonna be that enlightened man you told Eddie to be.
Well, I promise I'll keep trying.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, my shoulder. I think I pulled a muscle throwing that last strike.
It wasn't a strike.
Harriet, if you can get this kink out of my shoulder, you can call it anything you like. Great. A family weekend in the wilderness. No phones, no traffic.
No surprise visits from Steve Urkel.
Surprise! Hi, Carl. Hi, Laura, my little sweet potato. Did you think of me while you guys were camping?
Yeah, every time I use the bug spray.
Oh, how sweet. Hey, Carl, how come you didn't invite me along?
Oh, gee, we wanted to, Steve, but they were overbooked. The forest was full.
Maybe next year. Hey, you've got some first-rate equipment here, Carl.
Thank you, and I'd like to keep it that way, so don't touch anything. I'm gonna put this in the garage.
Hey, let me get the door for you.
No, watch out for the ripcord! Oh,
Did I do that?
Wait a minute. I Are you paying bills?
No, why?
We like to stay out of your way when you pay bills. You get a little, what's the word?
Psycho.
That's the one.
For your information, I am doing our taxes.
Oh.
Let's get out of here.
Hi, honey.
Hey, babe. How was work?
What a day. I'm head of security. I have keys to 300 offices, and I'll lock myself out of mine. What's all this?
Harriet, this year, I'm doing our taxes.
Carl, those forms are too complicated. Let a professional do it.
Are you implying that I can't handle a simple tax return?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to imply that. I meant to say it straight out.
Harriet, it is just too late. I fired our accountant. Last year, we paid him $200 to get a $100 refund. The man is a crook.
The man is your brother.
I can do my taxes just as well as Calvin.
Carl, I'm begging you, don't do this yourself.
Well, why not?
I can say it in one word, Leavenworth.
Harriet, all you need to know how to do is add, subtract, and read. All I need is a little peace and quiet.
I guess I shouldn't have told Eddie that his band could practice here.
What band?
That band.
Dad, don't yell. You can damage my hearing.
You boys are gonna have to take this someplace else. You're just too loud.
If it ain't loud, it ain't rock and roll. I'm gonna get my tambourine and jam with the guns.
I'm gonna get me some cotton and jam it in my ears.
Hey, what's going on here?
Hi, Aunt Rachel. We're rehearsing.
No, you're not. You're leaving.
Dad, we've got to get my song together for this video.
We're entering a contest.
Oh, you mean the one on Chicago Teen Tracks? Yeah. I love that show.
If we win the locals, we could get on MTV.
You guys, what's important is if we win, we can get $1,000.
Hey, well now, if you're really serious, I'd be happy to write you a script.
Great. You're hired. Yes. Now remember, think hip, think cool, think fresh.
Any other instructions?
Yeah, think fast. We need it by tomorrow.
Think hip, think cool, think fresh. I got ideas so fresh I haven't even thought of them yet.
No, Eddie, we decided to write this video ourselves. How come we're changing the plans?
I put this band together, and I wrote the songs. Therefore, I make the decisions.
Well, this is the Winslow household. I'm Mr. Winslow, and I say that you go make your decisions someplace else.
Come on, Dad. We're really in a bind. Look, the video's due Monday morning. No,
come on, Mr. Winslow.
Please, Dad.
Well, look, I'll tell you what. You can use the garage.
Thanks, Dad. All right, guys, move this stuff into the garage. Kyle, break down the drums. Jerry, back up the end. Where's Rodney? We gotta get going on this video. The contest ends in a couple of days.
Steve!
Urkel! This is a private rehearsal.
Perhaps I can audition. This looks like a polka crowd. A 1 and a 2 and You just squeezed all the air out of my pillow.
Steve, we don't need an accordion player.
Why, too hip?
Yeah, Urkel, that's always your problem.
Hi, guys.
Rodney, it's about time. Where's your video camera?
Oh, I was shooting my documentary on unsafe conditions in the girls' locker room. Everything was fine until a couple girls jumped me. They smashed my camera and threw me in the showers. It was great.
Way to go, Rodney. How do we shoot a video without a camera?
Well, you see, when we win the $1,000, we can buy a new camera.
Just a thought. I am in the audio-visual club at school, and I can get my hands on any video equipment I need. But since you don't want me in your band, I'll just take my squeeze box and go home.
Steve, wait. How would you like to be our cameraman?
I'd be honored.
Wait a minute. Let's put this to a vote.
I vote no. Urkel's a dweeb.
Well, I vote yes.
Congratulations, Urk. You're our new cameraman.
Wow. Thanks for the vote of confidence, guys. You won't be sorry.
Now, let's see. Subtract line 27B from line 50. Where's 27B? 27, 28, 28B. No 27B. Where are you, you stinking little line?
Hi, honey, how's it going?
Oh, just fine. Just fine. You wouldn't happen to see line 27B on there, would you?
On this form? Tax form for government-subsidized poultry farmers?
You picked up the wrong form, didn't you?
No, I did not. Actually, I was thinking about taking early retirement and investing in a small flock of ducks.
Carl, it's still time to get our taxes done right. Call your brother.
Harriet, I don't want to call my...
Forget it, Harriet. Once Carl has made up his mind, the best thing to do is stand back and watch him fall.
Man, Urkel, what did you do? Take every piece of equipment in the school?
Pretty much. I even brought my projector so I can show you slides of my hernia surgery.
Guys, here it is. Here it is, the script you've all been waiting for. And if I do say so myself, it is hip to the bones. Listen, fade in. A thick layer of fog rolls in, surrounding a silhouette of the band. We fade to the keyboards.
Aunt Rachel, where are we going to get a thick layer of fog from?
Dry ice on a wind machine. I know a place downtown where we can rent everything.
I hate to disappoint you, but our budget is only $20.
Uh-oh. I already spent that on videotaping cheese.
So that leaves me with a budget of nothing. Well, I can work with that. I'll have to make a few changes, cut a few corners. I guess the camels are out.
You guys, we're gonna forget about the script. We'll just wing it, okay?
Great. Hey, Urkel, you gotta get shots of my killer keyboard solo. Be sure to get a close-up of me twirling my sticks.
I love your ideas, guys, really. Why don't you take 5 and think up some more? Steve, can I talk to you for a second, please? Amateurs.
I know. You want to hear some of my ideas.
No. Here's how the video's gonna go. You start in a shot of me. Then you cut to an extreme close-up of me. Then when I go into my dance, you cut to a close-up of my feet. Then you tilt up to include my hips. Then you cut to a close-up of my face.
Is it just me, or am I detecting a theme here? I don't know if the other guys are going to like this.
Forget about them. I'm the money. If this band is going any place, it's because of my talent.
Whatever you say. This is going to be the biggest bomb since Howard the Duck.
Hey, what are we watching?
My video, Rachel. It's all finished.
What? You shot it already? I'm still working on the script.
Well, we decided to go a different direction. We'll use your ideas in the next video.
Turn it up. I want to feel the bass in my face.
My name is Eddie, I'm a hip, cool guy. The girls come a running when I give them the eye. My name is Eddie and I'm headed for fame. Party in front is the name of my game. I am the Wiggalo King. So come on, you girls, and hear me sing, 'cause I'm the new king.
I can't believe it.
Me either. Man, this video is more than cool. It's hype. No, it's death. Man, this is super bad.
You got the bad part right.
Urkel, what were you doing? The camera was on Eddie the whole time.
You want to feel this one, big guy?
All you could see was my right foot. At least you were in it. Urkel, you screwed up big.
Hey, I was just following Eddie's instructions.
Exactly what were Eddie's instructions?
To keep the camera on him and forget about the other meatheads.
Oh, what?
His words, not mine.
Eddie, you got an attitude problem, man. I'm walking.
I'm walking too. Can you give me a lift?
Oh, well, fine. Go ahead. We're better off without them. Their egos were getting way out of control.
No, you're the one who's getting out of control, man. It's supposed to be a band, not a one-man show. I quit.
What's wrong with them? The video was great. You liked it, didn't you, Laura?
It stunk. On ice.
No, you're just jealous because you weren't in it.
No one was in it, except you.
You can't blame them for walking, Eddie. That wasn't a rock video. That was a love letter to Eddie Winslow from Eddie Winslow.
Like they say, if it ain't on the page, it ain't on the stage.
What did you think, Grandma?
Eddie, you know I love you. And I'd never say anything to hurt you. Good night.
Okay, now, all I do is subtract line 17 from line 11. There, our taxes are done. We only owe the government $94,000.
Aye. How are our taxes coming?
Harriet, it is a disaster. We have hit bottom. You would not believe how much money we owe the government.
Carl, you've suffered enough. We've all suffered enough. Here,
But what is this?
our taxes. I went back to your brother.
After I specifically asked you not to?
Mm-hmm.
How could you do this to me, Harriet? How?
Carl, we're getting a $700 refund.
Oh, thank you, thank you. So how you doing?
Okay.
Steve, could we be alone?
Sure. Eddie, would you mind stepping outside for a second, please?
No, Steve. I meant I'd like to be alone with Eddie.
Oh, I get it. A father and son moment. I'll just tiptoe out. Really, I'm fine. Don't worry, he's just a scratch.
You really blew it, huh, Dad?
Well, hogging the spotlight like you did wasn't exactly the best thing you could do.
But I'm the lead singer. I mean, I did write the song.
Well, son, that may be true. But being in a band is a group effort, and that means everyone is included, even though it was your song. You know, when a man decides to go on an ego trip, he usually ends up traveling alone.
So what should I do now?
Well, apologizing to Rodney and the rest of the guys would be nice for starters.
That's a good idea.
And who knows, maybe you can even resurrect your band.
No. Kyle's gone solo and Jerry went with him. So much for my career as a rock star.
Well, son, we all make mistakes. The important thing is that we learn from them.
Thanks, Dad.
Excuse me. I forgot my tripod. Just keep bonding, keep bonding. You won't even know I'm here.
Does Eddie still have an attitude about missing that video gig?
Yeah, Mama. He's still a man without a band.
Major bummer.
But you know, I've been thinking. With the talent that we have in this room, we could all pitch in and help Eddie make a new video. We might even still have time to enter the contest.
That's a good idea. You know, it could be lots of fun. And who knows, we might win $1,000.
I'm in. Sounds good to me.
Rachel, what about you?
I don't know. Eddie's very difficult to work with.
Eddie, I'm glad you're here. So, what do you say about the whole family making a video?
Okay, but only on one condition.
See? What did I tell you?
I want Aunt Rachel to rewrite the lyrics.
I'd be happy to. I love working with this guy.
Wouldn't it be great if we finished in the top 5?
Are you kidding? We're gonna win this thing. We got this puppy locked up.
And that was our second place finisher, the Toxic Argyles from Whitefish Bay.
Well, this is it. They're down to the #1 video.
Mom, we don't have a chance. All the finalists have been heavy metal. Oh, look, guys, who cares if we didn't win? The point is, we did it as a family and we all had fun.
And now, our grand prize winner, $1,000 goes to the Rappin' Winslow.
One, two, three, four. If you're thinking you'd like to be a rap star, I got a personal tip that'll help you get far.
And listen to your friends and family too, because they're the ones that really care about you.
Let us thank our lucky stars for the love we share each day.
Now, I'm the dad. I make all this happen. Harriet, I'm sick and tired of all of this rapping.
Oh, honey, hold on. Let Eddie sing. He's gonna be a big star about everything.
So when you got a problem that's complicated, follow my tip and never be deflated.
No matter how hip or slick or cool, listen to your family, don't be a fool.
Let us thank our lucky stars that God has blessed our day. We are family.
Xin chào cả nhà, đến với kênh Tôi Tranh của mình. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau tô một bức tranh là một chú gấu. Và chú gấu của mình thì đang muốn đi lấy mật ở trên một cái tổ ong như này. Và sau đây thì mọi người cùng tô bức tranh này cùng với mình nhé.
nay mình sẽ tô cái phần viền hoa này. Vừa rồi thì mình vừa cùng cả nhà tô xong bức tranh một chú gấu như này. Cảm ơn cả nhà đã theo dõi hết video tô tranh của mình. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại cả nhà trong những video tô tranh lần sau.